going off of that theme that this holiday season is going to be completely different, a lot of our participants talked about the pandemic specifically was a barrier for them to achieve their goals. Just the lack of routine, they're feeling cooped up, they're at home a lot more, and they're drinking more alcohol in some cases. So just do you have any tips for, during the holidays, we do spend time at home and we do drink more alcohol and things like that. So how can our participants focus on their well-being?
Excellent question. And of course, this year has been a year like none other. And so we're really, in terms of stressors, the holidays can always be a stressful time, but I would say it's sort of compounded. There's a bit of a pressure cooker effect between the US elections, between the pandemic concerns and all the rest that's going on, financial concerns perhaps for people. There's a lot going on. And for that reason, it's easy to slip and slide and fall off our routines, drink a little more, indulge a little more. But what we can do in the midst of all of this is really focus on what we can control. And I know we've all heard this before, and it may be starting to sound a little bit trite, but there is some real truth and wisdom in this. So focusing on what you can control provides some sense of certainty, stability, control, routine in the midst of what can be a stressful or overwhelming and uncertain times. So what I mean by that, a way to simplify that is, let's look at what we can control and look at what we can't control. In terms of what we can't control right now, COVID restrictions. They're changing, day to day, depending on where you are in the States. We really can't change that or control it. We can't control whether they're going to close schools or not, and our kids will be at home or hybrid learning, whatever's going on. We can't control, any changes that might be made to our holiday plans. I know the CDC is recommending that people not travel as much for the upcoming Thanksgiving and Christmas holidays. So we can't control any of that. But let's think about what can we control? What is within our sphere of influence? And what we can control are things like our routine, how much we sleep, what we do for fun or self-care, and how much we move, for example. Those are things that are within our realm of control and influence, and they're things that we know based on research can be very helpful to your mood and help to keep you more straight and narrow during the holidays and help you feel more grounded. So what I would say is, again, take stock, think about what I just said, those things. Routine, how's your routine? Do a quick sort of analysis before the holidays. Have you maintained a good time of getting up and getting to bed? How you fill your time in the day in terms of work versus play? If you haven't, maybe it's a time to think about that in advance of the holidays. How can I really drill down and really think about my routine? Or your sleep. Are you getting to bed too late? Are you, getting up at night? What can I do to improve my sleep? How can I move more to stay active? And what can I do to bring moments of joy? So really focus on those things that you can control. And of course, talk to your inspirator at any time in terms of helping you really put a schedule together that pays homage to those things.